It's early in the morning, you're sipping your favorite coffee, scrolling through messages, when suddenly a sharp sting disrupts your peace, a harsh comment or an unkind gesture. Just like that, your day feels a little darker. We all encounter toxic people in our lives, but how we respond to them can change everything. Have you ever noticed how a single negative comment can stick with you far longer than a dozen compliments? It's like a stain on your favorite shirt that refuses to wash out. But here's where your true power lies: the ability to see that stain and decide not to let it ruin your shirt or your day. Toxic interactions are not about you. They reflect the inner battles and insecurities of the other person. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, gave us a timeless piece of wisdom. When someone criticizes or blames you, look at their soul, understand their struggles, and realize there's no need to be consumed by their opinion of you. This allows us to see beyond the surface, revealing the deeper motivations behind their actions. In these moments of confrontation, there's an opportunity for self-reflection. Are you allowing someone else's negativity to define your day? Are you letting it define your worth? Let's embark on a journey of self-awareness and resilience, discovering how to handle toxic people with Stoic wisdom. Along the way, we'll explore 11 principles that can fortify your inner peace and help you rise above negativity. These principles don't just help you deal with toxic people. They help you strengthen yourself, sharpening your mind and spirit in the process. Number 1, self-awareness, knowing when to dodge the blow. You've likely encountered someone who just seems to push all the wrong buttons, right? These are the toxic people who spread negativity like a dark cloud, obscuring your clarity. But what if I told you there's a way to clear the air? It all starts with self-awareness. Think of it like this: a master fencer knows that the real skill isn't just in attacking, it's in knowing when to dodge. When a toxic person lashes out, picture yourself executing a perfect sidestep. You don't absorb the blow because you understand your own boundaries. You respect them enough not to let anyone cross. This isn't about reacting in anger or counterattacking. It's about quietly asserting who you are and protecting your emotional space. By practicing self-awareness, you begin to notice your responses to toxic individuals. It's like learning to avoid smoke when you know you're allergic to it. When you catch yourself reacting, pause and ask, why does this bother me? This process doesn't excuse the toxic behavior. It strengthens your mental fortitude. It helps you rise above, making you more resilient. With time, this becomes second nature. You sidestep negativity, just like tying your shoes. Number 2, forgiveness and memory, navigating through the stars and black holes. Look at the night sky. Stars shine brightest in the midst of darkness. The stars represent the people who bring positivity into your life, illuminating your path with understanding and empathy. But you may also encounter black holes, people who drain you, pulling you into their negativity. The question is, how do you navigate this cosmic dance without being sucked into the black holes? The answer lies in forgiveness and memory. Think of forgiveness as the fuel for your spaceship, allowing you to soar above toxicity. It's the power that lets you release grudges and painful memories, freeing you from the gravitational pull of resentment. Memory, on the other hand, is your navigational system. It's the wisdom gained from past experiences with toxic people that guides you to avoid similar situations in the future. Every encounter with negativity offers you a lesson. By forgiving others, you free yourself, but by remembering past patterns, you make wiser choices in future encounters. In the dance of relationships, let forgiveness propel you forward, and let memory guide your path, ensuring you don't fall into the same traps again. The 3, emotional stability, standing firm like a mountain. Imagine navigating through life surrounded by toxic people. It feels like walking through a dense fog. You lose sight of where you're headed, and every step feels uncertain. But what if I told you there's a way to clear that fog? It starts with emotional stability, cultivated through Stoic principles. Think of a mountain. No matter how fierce the storm, it remains steadfast. This is the power of emotional stability. Stoicism teaches us that the only thing we truly control is our response. When faced with toxicity, we channel our inner Stoic. We don't engage in the drama. Instead, we pause, like being in the calm center of a hurricane. In that stillness, we gather the clarity to act, not react. By practicing mindfulness, we can observe chaos without being consumed by it. Much like clouds that eventually pass, toxic moments don't have to linger. When you make emotional stability your foundation, you shift your focus from the external storm to your inner calm, creating a space of peace that no external negativity can disrupt. Number 4, setting boundaries, protecting your masterpiece. Every interaction you have is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your day. Some strokes are vibrant, uplifting, enhancing your life's masterpiece. Others are dark and heavy, left by toxic people, and they alter your entire mood and self-perception. To protect your peace, you must set boundaries. The Stoics were masters of their own minds, not by avoiding adversity, but by fortifying their inner walls. They knew not every opinion, critique, or negative energy deserved their attention. Setting boundaries doesn't mean building an impenetrable wall. It's about choosing which gates to open and when. Think of your energy as a precious resource. Every interaction you engage in is like giving away some of that energy. Would you rather share it with someone who nurtures your growth or with someone who drains you? By setting boundaries, you invest your energy wisely. It's an act of self-respect, not arrogance. You're ensuring that your peace isn't up for negotiation. And 5, energy intelligence, mastering your inner weather. Have you ever been around someone whose energy feels like a storm, turning your sunny day into a whirlwind of negativity? Navigating the choppy waters of interactions with toxic people can test even the calmest of minds. But the key to managing these situations lies in energy intelligence. Think of your energy as a protective barrier, much like an ancient city wall. It preserves your peace and keeps out unwelcome negativity. You have the power to choose how you react and engage with energy-draining individuals. By responding with patience or choosing not to engage at all, you optimize your emotional well-being and maintain a steady course. This isn't about avoiding conflict. It's about mastering your energy and creating an unshakable foundation. Like a tree deeply rooted in the earth, you bend with the wind without breaking. Your energy remains your own, and toxic influences dissipate. Number 6, focus on goals. Stay true to your path. When you set your eyes on a goal, the distractions around you can become mere background noise. Toxic people will try to pull you off course, but focusing on your goals keeps you grounded. It's like walking a tightrope. Every step forward requires complete focus. When your eyes are on the prize, nothing else can shake you. By constantly returning to your purpose, you create a shield against negativity. Stay true to your vision and let your goals act as a compass, guiding you through the distractions and toxicity that might otherwise derail you. 7, detachment, letting go without losing yourself. Detachment is the art of letting go without becoming cold or indifferent. When dealing with toxic individuals, it's essential to recognize that their negativity is not yours to carry. You can acknowledge their actions without letting them penetrate your peace. Like a bird flying through a storm, you can let the rain fall without allowing it to weigh you down. Detachment allows you to experience life fully without becoming emotionally entangled in every negative interaction. Number 8, empathy with boundaries, compassion without overextending. While empathy is important, overextending it can lead to exhaustion, especially when dealing with toxic people. Empathy should come with boundaries. You can understand someone's struggles without taking on their emotional burden. By offering compassion from a place of strength, you create space for yourself, while still extending kindness to others. 9. Choosing your battles. Not every fight is worth fighting. There will be times when you're tempted to engage in a battle, to defend yourself against a toxic person. But remember, not every fight is worth your time. Some battles are distractions, others are tests of your inner peace. The Stoics knew that wisdom lies in choosing when to engage and when to step back. Number 10, patience, the strength to endure. Patience is a powerful Stoic virtue. Toxic people may test your patience, but with each test, you grow stronger. It's like lifting weights. The more you practice, the more endurance you build. Patience teaches you that nothing is permanent, including toxicity. You can wait out the storm without losing your calm. And lastly, number 11, knowing when to walk away, protecting your well-being. Finally, sometimes the best way to deal with toxic individuals is to walk away. This isn't about surrendering, it's about protecting your peace and well-being. In a world filled with noise, negativity, and toxic encounters, the true power lies not in controlling others, but in mastering ourselves. The Stoic approach teaches us that we cannot always change the behavior of those around us, but we can control how we respond. It's not about avoiding toxic people or denying their existence. It's about fortifying our inner world with wisdom, resilience, and emotional strength. By embracing self-awareness, practicing forgiveness, setting firm boundaries, and focusing on our goals, we create an unshakable foundation. We cultivate patience, empathy, and detachment, not as weaknesses, but as tools to preserve our peace. And when necessary, we walk away, not out of defeat, but out of respect for our own well-being. Remember, the storm will always rage, but you don't have to be swept away. Like a tree in the wind, you can bend but never break. You are the master of your emotional landscape, the one architect of your inner peace. When you navigate life with Stoic wisdom, you no longer allow toxic people to define your happiness. Instead, you rem. Remember, the storm will always rage, but you don't have to be swept away. Like a tree in the wind, you can bend but never break. You are the master of your emotional landscape, the architect of your inner peace. When you navigate life with Stoic wisdom, you no longer allow toxic people to define your happiness. Instead, you remain grounded in your truth, your purpose, and your strength, unmoved by the chaos around you.